Podcast 1. Are we doing this? What has come to my life, man?
I mean, we're in quarantine. Got nothing else to do other than talk.
I'm not. I mean, honestly, sadly, I'll be doing this even if we're quarantined or not. So, life hasn't really changed for me. I
Wow.
still go to work. I mean, honestly, the only thing is that I don't go eat in restaurants. Like, I don't go out and eat
Uh,
there, but that's about it. But pretty much I'll be doing this. So,
like obviously everybody misses going out,
what do you
but
call it? Inverter? In what is it?
introvert,
Introvert?
introvert and
Yeah.
extrovert. Yeah.
Yes. Please don't put that. Please.
Yeah, cause you glitched again too.
Okay, good. Because I don't want people to be like, this guy's an idiot. He can't talk.
not only, not only
I'm not ready
that,
for those hate comments, bro. I don't want to read any hate comments.
Why?
I don't want people to be like, this guy's an idiot. What is he talking about?
We
I
could.
don't know. I don't think I could do this, Michelle. My heart
What?
is pounding.
Okay, okay,
I don't
okay.
think I don't think I can handle the criticism.
I'll just start the question.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, cause okay, so we're just gonna get right into it because it's taking forever. But would you actually go to like not to, but like do a treasure hunt and like for $2 million?
Yes, I would. I would like. That's the thing. Like, it would. I know a lot of people consider themselves like treasure hunters and stuff, and they go through all these clues and stuff, and that's cool. But I think a specific treasure hunt that gives you clues and it's something that hasn't really happened. Like here, what can you say here that in the United States, there's treasures buried everywhere and people go hunting. That's something that you see in Brazil or something. That there's a treasure that has never been found or stuff like that. That's cool, and people dedicate their lives on that.
Mm-hmm.
And my respects to them. But if it's close to me, a treasure that's close to me, meaning like a couple hours away drive, yes, I'll do it. But if
Okay.
you're telling me you have to go to China and go to like a forest and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
no, because I like
But
will
what
have
would
to
be the
travel a lot and spend.
difference?
I think for me would just be the distance. I think it's just too much. You have to like pay more. You have
Mm-hmm.
to see a hotel and stuff and all that stuff. And I think it's just more complicated, I guess you could say.
Okay.
But if you're telling me, hey, it's like, let's just say it's 10 hours away drive.
Mm-hmm.
It's a drive, and I could like, it'll be part of kind of like a road trip type of thing. I think that'll be cool.
Okay,
That'll
so
be fun.
that question it goes to the Forrest Fenn treasure hunt, which would be what's the book called that you did? See, I did my
He wrote
research,
a
but not really.
he wrote a book called The Thrill of the Chase. The background is there's this guy named Fenn,
Mm-hmm.
and he is now, I think, 88 years old, but um, he is just a regular guy. He said that he wasn't that smart in high school and stuff, but he joined the Air Force. He served there for like 20 years and stuff. And the way he came about was that he started buying and selling like artifacts and stuff, all these like special items, and he opened like an art gallery and all that stuff. So he became like he was making good money. He became pretty known, So in 1980, diagnosed with cancer, and he started see people would think of him after he passed. So he decided to purchase this treasure chest, and supposedly it's from like the 12th century or something like that. Like it's pretty old. Like the chest alone costs like $30,000 just itself. Then he started to bury. I'm sorry, not to bury, but to put inside like golden nuggets, like and very valuable stuff to him, and obviously that worth a lot. And he decided that at first that he was gonna get buried with the treasure next to him, and
Hmm.
he was gonna release that poem, like saying like, "Hey, come and find me," type of thing after he's dead.
Yeah, he would. I
But
mean, obviously, he couldn't have released it because if he was gonna die with the treasure,
yeah,
then.
I'm sorry, yeah, but I guess eventually he was gonna say, he was gonna have somebody release the poem, and it
Hmm.
was gonna be like a treasure hunt to his treasure, but he was gonna be buried next to it.
Hmm.
But he ended up beating cancer, so that changed. So years pass. He decided in 2009 and 2010 to actually do it, but yet he's still alive to this day. So he said he went up there to his special place. He placed the treasure there. He did not bury it, but he placed it there somewhere in the Rocky Mountains, and he left it there. And he released his poem with his book and this map and let people loose
Yeah,
to go find
and
it.
here's the thing. I didn't know about this until you told me about it, right? And so you said, why don't we try it out and actually go after we find the clues? But the thing is that people
Yeah.
have died trying to look for this treasure, and I'm not trying to die.
Well, this is the thing. When I was reading more about it and watching more videos, I think with the first 3 years, he noticed that people were like not were going to the extreme. People were looking like somewhere else, or people were like wasting thousands of dollars on this, and they were not even close. So I think he released a little bit more hints and clues, and that's when in 2013 he released another book. And um, I'm sorry, in that second book, it had the map, and it contains all the Rocky Mountains, and it contains 4 states.
Hmm.
But in the first book, all he said, I'm correcting myself here, all he said is that it's north of of Santa Fe, New Mexico. That's all he said.
Hmm.
So obviously, north of it, people are gonna see anything above that.
Hmm.
You know, so he saw that people were looking in Utah, people were looking like in other states that were not. So in 2013, he gave out a little bit more hints and the map, saying
Hmm.
this is the map. This is where the treasure is around here in the Rocky Mountains.
Yeah.
So I think he felt that responsibility to be like, I don't want people dying left or right about it. So that's why he has said a child could do it. He said it himself in some interviews. Remember that I was 80 years old when I did this. So
Yeah.
kind of saying, hey, I'm kind of old. I was able to do it. It's not like
Hmm.
you have to climb up, like rock climb, a couple feet up or stuff like that, or lift heavy objects. He already said it. You don't have to lift no heavy objects or stuff like that to make it easier, you know, on people.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
but
mean, but like I said, people have died. And I have read that people just recently too, have died searching for this treasure.
how though? Like my question, and not to you, but just in general, like how did the people die? Were they?
Searching for the treasure?
No, I know, but I'm saying like specifically, like how did they get lost? Were they climbing a big rock and they fell and broke their neck? I don't know.
Ooh.
Like,
Yeah, of what I heard, people just go missing.
well, there you
Like
go.
they
You
enter
see,
and they go
that's kind of
missing.
like,
Dude, but there's no
and
satellite. You have to know that. Okay, so if make yourself like an like a scenario, okay? What do you do? Do you just try to find your way out? Cuz I okay, 50-50, you either make it out or you just get even more lost.
well, I think you just have to be responsible. To be like, hey, and he even said it himself. You
Mhm.
have to have a good map with you. You know, And I
Yeah.
think he said that for a reason, because a good map tells you, you know, where exactly are the trails or stuff like that.
And he did this when he was 70. I'm just wondering what kind of a
80.
map did. Oh, my bad. 80. He did it when he was 80, but like what kind of a map does he have or did he have at that time? Like knowledge that we have, obviously we're gonna have Google
Yeah.
Map.
Well, keep in mind this guy, and we didn't mention that, but this guy grew up in Yellowstone. Like he grew up, he will spend his whole summer in like Montana in Yellowstone National Park. So he was
Mhm.
very familiar with it. It's not he grew up going to those Rocky Mountains,
Mhm.
so it's not
Mhm.
like he was like a city kid and all of a
Yeah.
sudden say I'm gonna bury my treasure around here. Like no, he grew up. You know, it's like you moving somewhere other than where you're at and then coming back a couple of years later.
Mhm.
I mean, you're not gonna get lost because you remember that place. You live there.
I don't know. I just feel like okay, because the Rocky Mountains slash Yellowstone Park consists of New Mexico, Colorado, Wyoming, and Montana.
Yeah,
So
and it
just
actually he
imagine.
and I didn't know this, but he actually mentioned it too. It actually continues to Canada, technically the Rocky Mountains, but obviously we're here in the states, so and for us it's those four states.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Like I didn't even prepare any other questions because I was just like, would you actually? Would you not? You know. But like, would anybody who listens, friends, hello, like I just wonder who would. Okay,
like let's say you on a personal level, like would you do it?
no,
You wouldn't risk.
no, if no, because it's like go, because he does say that it has like in his poem, a part says from there it's no place for the meek. That part right there
Well, let's
is
talk about the poem. I don't think we mentioned the poem. I mean, we did
no,
mention it, but not
but not
specifically.
read it. Okay.
Yeah, so I guess the poem has 9 clues. He said it himself. That the
Mhm.
poem has 9 clues, and if you follow those clues, it will lead you to the treasure. That's what he
Mhm.
said. And he said, if you find the treasure, it's yours. You can keep it.
Mhm. And the governments, cause like you know.
Well, he has mentioned about that, about like property tax or whatever it's called. But he said he looked into that too.
Do
So where it's located, I guess he knows that people will have to pay something of taxes, whatever.
you want to read the poem? Or
You can read it.
this is all what
So,
Forrest Fenn said. He said, "As I have gone alone in there, and with my treasure bold, I can keep my secret where and hint of riches new and old. Begin it where warm waters halt, and take it in the canyon down. Not far, but too far to walk. Put in below the home of Brown." Would you like to talk about your clues?
yeah, so
Should I just like say mine? Cause okay,
I
I
mean,
didn't get
should we?
anything. I didn't get. I mean, okay, no.
I mean, are we gonna talk about the clues? I thought it was supposed to be private.
You don't want to share your
No.
thoughts.
What if I'm right? What if I'm right and some people hear this, which I doubt it. Somebody's gonna listen to this, but
Damn. You know
I'm kidding.
what? I'll move
I'm
on by
kidding.
myself if you want. I'll move on by myself.
I'm kidding. Jeez.
Okay, no.
Um, no, but
Oh
I
no.
I I do want to keep it kind of like low key.
No, okay, we'll just talk about what other people think.
In general, yeah.
Okay,
So
so
wait, are you gonna
what
finish reading it?
is it? No, cause then we'd have to. Nah.
Are you gonna finish reading it?
Should I? Should we like?
Yeah, just finish reading everything. You should start all over and just read it, like everything.
Okay, but do you know what people think? Cause dude, all I have is like our clues.
Yeah,
All
I kind of
right.
know. I kind of know what people think.
Okay, so take two. Trying to read the poem again. As I have gone alone in there, and with my treasure bold, I can keep my secrets where and a hint of riches new and old. Begin it where warm waters halt, and take it in the canyon down. Not far, but too far to walk. Put it below the home of Brown. From there, it's no place for the meek. The end is ever drawing nigh. There'll be no paddle up your creek, just heavy loads of water and water high. By the way, his poem is not English, like, doesn't seem English to me. Too high
Well, he
standards.
was. So according to him, he wrote this poem like in. It took him 15 years.
Yeah, that's
So he thought about it very well. He thought about every word and stuff. So, um, I mean, he did become a writer too. So,
Oh yeah. Huh?
yeah. Yep.
Okay, if you've been wise and found the blaze, look quickly down your quest to seize. But tarry scant with marvel gaze, just take the chest and go in peace. So why is it that I must go and leave my trove for all to seek? The answer I already know. I've done it, tired, and now I'm weak. So hear me all and listen good. Your effort will be worth the cold. If you are brave and in the wood, I give you title to the gold.
Yeah. So supposedly there's 9 clues in that poem, and people actually think that the clues mean are different, meaning they're different type of 9 clues. So somebody may say, this is the second clue or this is the third clue. Someone might think differently. So, but he has confirmed that the first clue is in the second stanza of the poem. So is begin it where warm waters halt.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first clue. So the first stanza, there's really nothing, and then um, on and on. I think I would say that. Let's see here. So some people say that begin is where warm waters halt. That's the first clue. The
Mm-hmm.
second one will be canyon down, too far to walk. The third clue is put in below, home of brown. No place for the meek is the fourth one. The fifth one is and is ever drawing nigh. Number 6 is no paddle up your creek. Number 7 is heavy loads, water high. Number 8 will be the blaze. And then number 9 will be quickly down. Look quickly down. But see, like that's one person's opinion of the 9 clues. But to me, quickly down, look quickly down to cease. I mean, that could be a clue, I guess. But
I mean, if anybody wants to just like look it up, well then it's there. But like I don't know, I'm not the one coming up with the clues. So you're the one who is.
or there's a video too about it. YouTube video.
I know, but there's
L-
not many though, is there?
Link in the description below.
Boy, what kind of editing or finding do you think I'll be doing?
Yeah, well, that's not editing. You're just gonna put
I have to
the
search
video,
up your video.
the
Well, you can
yeah,
always send it, huh?
I sent it to you.
You sent me more than one. See,
No,
that's how
the
you know
main
he's
one.
really, really interested in it. Mm,
The main one is called
okay,
the title of the video is The Hunt for Forrest Fenn's 2 million hidden treasure.
the Vox one.
Yes.
Okay, I got another question. So, I guess okay. Look, I didn't do any research, but I guess kind of. Okay, whatever. But the line put in below the home of Brown, which is the third clue, people think that's where grizzly bears are, right? So
Yeah.
if we're going based off of what people think, what happens, or what if you see a bear and it's like 10 feet from you? What do you do?
Run.
Okay, that bear comes chasing after you. See, I'm just trying to get you out of this
Run.
situation because, like,
Well, well, yeah. I mean, yes, there is a possibility. It is the Rocky Mountains. There's wild animals running everywhere.
mm-hmm.
Um, so there is a possibility. So that's why it's good to prepare for that. They sell spray for like actual pepper spray for bears and stuff. They actually, you could actually watch YouTube videos to like to see
See,
to
nothing's gonna
learn
stop you to get
to
those $2
learn.
million, huh?
Well, I mean,
It's $2 million. You
yeah,
can
it's two
be
million dollars.
rich.
Come on.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh. See, I'd rather have
yeah.
my life than be rich.
Well, this is the
And,
thing.
or and
The only, and I think I should have
no, actually,
mentioned
I'd
it.
rather be rich. No, but you're saying yeah.
Yeah, and I think I should have mentioned this in the beginning. The only way I would do it is that if I had a good idea, like I knew that what I think the clues mean, like would lead me there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what Forrest Fenn has mentioned too. That whoever knows the clues, like he'll be confident. He or she will be confident, meaning that they'll go to that place, which is begin where warm waters halt. They'll
Mm-hmm.
go there and they'll continue the clues and they'll get to the treasure. So
Mm-hmm.
that will be the only way that I will really go there.
Okay. I mean,
But yeah, is there possibilities that you would see a bear? Yeah, but it's very little
and is
chances.
there. But there's still a chance. See, there's never a 0% chance you won't find one over there.
Yeah, but it's like driving. Do you have a percentage when you're driving in the freeway? There's a percentage that a car is gonna, you know,
What?
hit you.
Uh
So
huh. But see, this is not about driving on the highway. This is driving in the wilderness. And not only
driving,
driving, but
driving in the
you
wilderness.
have to walk.
You're gonna take your car up those mountains?
Yes, the heck? I'll freaking fly a plane. I don't know. But that's just like, oh, like,
Well, that's the thing. That's why a lot of people do it, and a lot of people don't. It's just like, oh heck no.
see, yeah, I'll stay in the car. You leave your keys in the car.
Oh wow.
And if there's a bear coming after you, I'll be the getaway driver. Oh no,
I
but
know. Be
then
like, you'll hear me yelling like from
I'm gonna drive
for half
without
a
you.
mile away. Like, start the car, Michelle. Start the car.
Oh my gosh. Imagine I'm right next to you, dude. Dude, no, like I don't think like dude, if I were to see a bear, bruh. I know my ass is not gonna run out of there. I can't.
Well, I told you we could take one of your cats and they could be a snack.
What the heck?
I told you we'll
Oh
make a
my
sacrifice.
no, look, see, I don't think you understand what it is to be in love with a pet. But I'm gonna have to
Yes.
somehow trip you so I can be saved.
Like, I know how that feels because I have one next to me right now. He's sleeping next.
Oh, okay.
I was just, I was just joking. Of course, I didn't
No,
mean
no, it's okay. It's okay. Not crying yet.
that.
No, but what else have? That's all I know. See, if grizzly bears. Okay, we're done. That's it. We're never going out. Oh, and then just heavy loads and water high. You would like just reading that. Obviously, that's like a whole body of water. You go in, drown, you're done for.
I could swim.
And if you can't swim,
Well, then you
you're like,
shouldn't go in the
that's not the
water.
point. I know how to
No,
swim.
we shouldn't go in the water though.
Dude, but you're
I
trying to.
mean, that's the thing. Those like decisions is what gets you killed. Obviously, if you don't know how to swim, you're not gonna about to go in the river and I don't know, try to look for the treasure or something, because you'll drown. So
Okay, and if there's any other animal in the water that can eat you, what do you do? Like, what the heck? You're just gonna keep on swimming like nothing's there?
well, that's the thing. I mean, I think Forrest Fenn, I don't think he put it in a place that you have to go through all. You know, I think
Mm-hmm.
that he mentions it a lot. That's the whole thing, the thrill of the chase. For you to go and hike, and with
Mm-hmm.
your family and have a good time. Looking
Yeah.
for the treasure. Like he wants to inspire people.
No,
You know, like I don't think he wants to inspire people to do dangerous
yeah,
things.
and you know what's crazy
So
though is that in interviews, someone asked him, saying, "Does he feel like he like is to blame for, or does he feel like freaking
yeah, I I've
bad?"
seen that interview.
And he
Yeah,
said
I've
that
seen
he
that
does
interview.
not feel guilty at all. Like it was their choice. Like, well, no, you throw freaking $2 million out in the freaking wild. People are gonna want to get it, obviously. So you should have kept it at your house. That's it.
Yeah, I know, and I think a lot of Um, yeah, I did see an interview too that he was saying that even the police have come to into and has like asked him, "Hey,
Yeah.
can you
Can
stop this? Can
yeah.
you either get the treasure or give more clues so somebody can find it? But like, can you end this? But
Yeah, I
he
did
chooses
see that
he
too.
he chooses not to.
I know. I don't know why the heck. I don't know. I mean, like you said, it's a kid can do it too, but I
But
don't
my
know.
but my thing is like, what if that what if you were the person that finds it? You'll thank
But
him.
then,
You won't be like, oh, this old man is crazy.
uh huh.
But you'll be like, wow, thank you. You inspired me to go out. You
Inspired. Yeah, the money
you
inspired me to go out.
you
The heck.
you made me rich. Thank you. Like,
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I guess the nuggets right there made me rich. You just gave me the clues to them. See, that's it. Cause like I guess
yeah,
yeah,
the
but
the golden nuggets.
oh yeah, but oh, and talk about how you've been interviewing yourself because you think you're gonna find the treasure.
Oh no, I haven't been interviewing myself. I just has just I've thought about it in my head.
Uh huh.
What would I say or something like that?
Yeah, I hope you freaking say something about me because if I die out there, then I'm dead. That's it.
Don't worry, we'll pay respects. We'll give you a moment of silence.
Yeah, and some nuggets for my casket and all.
Yeah, oh, trust me, I'll buy you the best casket that money can buy. I'll make sure you're taken care of.
I
Don't worry about that.
know. For all I know, you could just throw my ashes into the ocean. That's it.
No, that would be you to me. If I would die, you'd be like, "What's the cheapest? What's the cheapest?" Oh, well, if you burn him, it'll be $300. Okay, let's do
Great,
that.
let's do that.
Yeah.
No, I could never.
Huh?
I mean, that's if I don't find the treasure and you die, then obviously I have to go for the cheap. But if I find the treasure,
I'm
I
trying to save
I
money here.
guess I could put you a little bit better, like get you a
Wow.
better little casket. A little box would be like good.
Wow.
Well, yeah, like what do you
Ins-
want? Luxury? What the heck? You're gone, bruh.
ins- Instead of a cardboard box,
I was
I'll
planning to
put you
get you that one.
in a wooden box. Okay.
That's what caskets are made of. Wood. Come on, dude.
Yeah, but not any type of wood. It has to be a special wood. Shiny.
That's when they make them.
And what, you just gonna put me like a old regular wooden box?
Yes.
Wow.
See, me and Jackson will pay respect to you. Yeah, he was
Wow.
once your father.
But now he's gone.
Yeah, we shall send him
Because
a
he was dumb
message.
because he was dumb enough to go
when I
searching for a
when I
treasure.
told him not to. See, and that's when people
Yeah.
also think that it might be a hoax.
Why?
Well, because nobody's found it.
I know. I know. Yeah. I think about that too. I was like, what if this guy's lying? But
Hmm.
then again, if you go look for it, and obviously you take precautions, you're safe and all. Like you'll what's the worst that could happen?
You die.
Like you just no. I'm saying if like you play it safe and stuff, you just go hiking, explore
Yeah,
the Rocky
and
Mountains.
if you take it safe, then that means that you'll never find the treasure too.
Why do you say that?
Well, because people are. Well, he says so himself. You have to go off across like certain boundaries. No
Yeah,
place
but
for the
that
meek.
doesn't mean like it's dangerous and stuff. Well, that's if that means that, remember.
Hmm.
So you see, so it depends what that clue means. There is no place for the meek.
Yeah.
What if that meek is something else?
See, I think if would you rather go with a group of friends or just you and somebody else?
Um, well, I don't want to sell selfish, but
Lonely. Oh.
no, I don't want to sell selfish, but the more people, I guess, the more you split the money. So unless you cut them a deal,
Oh,
but
I thought you were gonna say something else.
I think the less people, like, I think you and another person, it'll be cool. But then again, with more people, I guess it'll be more fun.
Would it?
But
Would it really?
it depends.
Yeah, cause like, okay, one, I was thinking, okay, maybe a group is good because you never know. Like, I don't want to sound rude, or like, it's not rude, but like, I just don't want to sound like, oh snap, what the heck is she thinking about? Like, but if I'm out with a group of friends, like, they help out, but then again, like, there could be a good like, would you say percentage of more than just one person dying while going there. Like you're hiking, one drowns, one falls off a cliff, one gets crushed by a boulder, and you're there standing, like looking at this all happen.
Well, that'll be like the worst case scenario there. That'll be like
Yeah.
final final destiny or
But like
something.
imagine if you test how real or true or fake your friends are there. They push you into the boulder instead of like them. So
What? Then you have some. Then those are not friends that you went with. Those are like.
and the sad part is you can't really come alive after the boulder crushes you and let them know what's up. You can't do
Well,
that.
yeah, yeah. No, but like this is
Justice will
my
be
thing.
served.
I think whoever goes with me specifically is gonna be like has to help, has to contribute to what's the search.
Uh
I'm
huh.
not just gonna take somebody that's just gonna be bored or be like, oh my god. you know like I think the people that will go will help. They'll help
Damn.
either with like their experience in camping, just an example,
Mhm.
or their experience like with other stuff, experience with hiking in the Rocky Mountains, or,
Mhm.
ex- or has, I don't know, has a better mind how to decipher the clues or. Something like that.
Okay.
So I just wouldn't take just random people, like, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I'm just gonna make up a group. I guess we'll say four people. So this is still gonna be like on the treasure, but not really, I guess. But if you are going to search for this treasure, you go in with you, right? I don't know what you think you are, but you have a smart friend, the dumb friend, the rich friend. It's you guys together. And you guys are in
Okay.
this situation where there's going back to the bears. The bears. What would you do right there? How do you think they will react? Each one of them, the rich one, your smart friend, your dumb friend, and then you.
Well, I don't know. I think it really depends. I mean, I think the dumb one will end up doing something dumb. Like he considers the dumb
No.
friend.
Oh my. Who
I
would have
think
thought?
he'll do something like, "Oh, do not." He's the one that will start running. He's like, "Dude, I told you not to." Or. And I feel
Okay.
like I feel like the rich friend will be the one that'll be more prepared. That has like a freaking shotgun in his bag. You know, a weapon under his bag.
I would have thought the smart one.
I don't know. Because, like I said, if I was really serious about going, I would do my research, like what to do when you encounter a bear, case,
Mhm.
what to buy, and stuff like that. Obviously take a knife, pocket knife or whatever, self defense and stuff.
Mhm.
But yeah, but I think no, I think just be
Yeah,
yeah.
but then again, I do not think that it's gonna take more than 3 days. Cause
No,
Fenn says that he took it took him 2 trips from his car to get all the treasure into the hiding spot, right? But when
yeah,
he was going, it was a trip to his hiding spot one afternoon and then his way back home.
yeah. So he did that in one afternoon. Right? I think that's what he said. Yeah. So you see, it's not that hard to where it's at. I think
Mm-hmm.
the thing that's what more hard and complicated is actually to find out what the actual clues are and mean.
Mm-hmm.
But I think once you find out what the clues are, if you ever do it, you know, if you have that brain and that mind to actually find out what the clues are, then it'll be easier. You know, you could do it in a day. You know, you won't spend like 2, 3, 4, 5 days out
Mhm.
there looking left and right, you know. So
Yeah.
because my thing is, if I'm going, if if I know, if I have an idea where the treasure is at, I would go and I would have like two backup plans. Like, let's say if I go and it's not there, I'll try my second option and then I'll try my third option, and that'll be it. I'll be like, okay, let's go. We're out. You know, I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, let's go here, let's go there. You know,
Mm.
because I think that would just cause more problems. I think, in my opinion. So my thing is like, let's go for this specific reason. Let's try this spot. If it's not, let's try this spot. Let's try the next, and that's it. You know,
Yeah.
because like you said, if he did it in one afternoon, like how an 80-year-old man did it one afternoon, how hard can it be? You know, it's not like he hiked 10 miles. You know, and it
Mhm.
took him like 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
You know, so
I mean, you never know how long his afternoon was, but
yeah. But if he says afternoon, how many hours could that be? 3, 4 in total.
6, no? 4 or 5, up to 5 or 6.
I don't know what afternoon will be.
Yeah, what else have we been? Well, have you been searching? Because every time you just tell me, I think I found another clue. I'm like, already? I haven't even gotten on the computer to like start searching
Well,
up.
like, if you want to be specific, here it is. It says afternoon hours typically mean noon, which is 12 p.m. until 3 p.m.
Oh
Late
snap!
afternoon, late afternoon lasts from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. When evening hours begin. Late evening starts around 7 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Hmm.
And then 9 p.m. is generally where night begins. So if you want to be specific in that, it says one afternoon, then it's like what, 3 hours?
Yeah.
What did you say? 3 hours?
Well, that's all I have.
So how are you gonna end it?
Going back.
Well, guys, thank you for listening to. If you made it this far,
Clap.
thank you.
Clap.
Give yourself a pat in the back.
No, give us a pat on the back because we're lonely.
No, give themselves a pat in the back because they actually listened to the whole thing.
Oh, applaud. I applaud to you only because you guys made it this far. They're probably sleeping or I don't know.
I know. They probably like exit out the first
No.
2 minutes.
Okay, I'm going back. Okay, so the first question that I asked was, would you go out in the wild for $2 million? Like I was to find $2 million, right? You said yes. The group of friends, you said keep it limited because you don't want to, share the money or split the money.
That's my opinion. You know, I might sound selfish in that, but that's just what I think. You know, because what if you take 5 people and you actually do find the treasure? Now you have to split it into five, or I don't know. People are gonna fight.
I
You ask me?
for that, yeah. Or I don't. Oh, the bear thing. Well, then, I guess you don't believe bears exist nowadays.
Yes, I do.
But you
But
said just be precautious.
yeah.
Okay. Good to know. I guess you're calm in situations. I guess.
Oh, trust me, I won't be calm in that situation. I'll be freaking out.
Oh yeah, no. You said you were gonna run.
Yeah, and pray that the other person runs slower than you.
Wow. No,
I'm kidding.
no, no, no. You're not.
You're like, no, no, no. You were serious?
I know. Like,
No, no. I'm kidding. People think that
he's serious.
a
He's
jerk or
dead
something,
ass.
but
Yeah, he's a jerk.
no.
Not only to his family, but no, to his friends, but also to his family.
You know,
I just wish you the
you gotta
best out there.
you gotta do what you gotta do. You know.
Survival of the fittest. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, it's $2 million here.
Okay. And then once
Well,
those
think
$2
about it.
million are out, what do you do?
Think
Like, you're
about it.
just gonna sit there.
If you're confident of those clues, and you go look for it, and you actually find it, $2 million. What will you do with 2 million?
Use them.
You know what? That's a good way to start the podcast. Like, hey guys, question for you guys today. What will you do with $2 million?
Mm-hmm.
There,
Mm-hmm.
there you go.
Yeah.
I just did your intro right there.
And this is when we're ending it. See, you should have done that before. I had to stop recording
Uh,
3 times.
you could edit and put
Oh,
this
snap!
after. Yeah, you can
Uh-huh.
edit and put this in the
No, you're
beginning.
right. You're right.
Podcast one. What will you do with $2 million?
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. No, not the
No, no, no.
podcast
It's
one.
okay. So I guess, I mean, only because we're still stuck on the clues for this. I
It's
think
funny
we only
because
have one
we
and
didn't even
two
really talk
for.
about the clues.
Well, no, because you didn't want to share. So, like, here's the
No, I know,
thing.
but we didn't like talk about in general.
No, here's the thing. Okay, the clues, because I didn't do my research. Yes, I did not do my research. I could barely handle school. This is not.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do this. But I'll go along for the ride. But yeah, I didn't do this. All I know is people think put in the home of brown grizzly bears and then just heavy loads of water, body of water. That's it. But you're the one doing this homework. You feel
Well,
me?
yeah, that's why I was able to answer more questions. I was actually able to say more stuff.
I know, I can tell. But here, see, this is why you said I was only gonna get. You said I was only gonna get a bit of the money if you actually find it.
Yeah, you were just gonna get like 20 grand. Like I was then gonna end up paying your
Yeah,
card.
yeah, huh? Yeah. See,
I'll
this is.
give you I'll give you a gift card to like Gucci or something, like $1,000
Yeah, and Gucci's
gift
not
card
a
to Gucci.
$1,000. You see what I mean?
What do you mean?
Yeah, but just know, family's also fake, guys. I'm just kidding.
Okay, I guess I'll buy you an expensive camera,
The camera in my eyes, but
contact lenses.
nah.
Okay, so how are we gonna end this podcast?
Well, I was ending it until you started talking more, and I'm just like, oh, great.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, take two.
Nah. I'm just gonna say, that's
Well,
it.
guys, if you made it this far, thank
Thank
you
you.
again. Thank you.
Thanks again. 2 pats in your back. Pat, pat.
And I doubt it will do this again. So
All right.
I'm kidding.
No, it's cool.
I'm kidding.
That's great.
Um, is this the
Until
time that we
next
should?
time. Dun,
Is,
dun, dun, dun. Oh, you were saying?
is this the time that we should be like? If you guys have any questions about the treasure,
Oh yeah,
leave the comments below or something like that.
or not only about the treasure, but if you want us to talk about
Dia?
something,
Yeah.
then
There you
tell
go.
us.
Yes.
Cause we can talk for hours. Yes, we were awkward in this one, but because we know we're recording.
And this is our first time. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Please don't go too hard on us. And
it
then,
took us like an hour to actually press record.
oh my, yeah, it was hard to do an intro. Even we can't just be like, "Hi, I'm Michelle, and this is my cousin
Yeah.
Matthew."
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
that's not us. Wait, I'm a cousin?
Oh no, well I guess not today nor ever.
Yes, I
But
guess I am.
no, no, you just said if you were my cousin. No, I guess not. No, but yeah, we will log off.
Yeah. Or if they want us to talk about something more about the treasure, that's if they want to
Go
talk
over to
about that.
his channel.
Like more
He,
specific, like more specific, like, oh, where do you think the treasure is specific?
yeah. If I
Yeah.
mean, are you saying that you want to expose your clues?
No. Maybe if we get 50,000 subscribers, maybe
that
I will.
that's
I would review, I guess, clues
that's
that I
very
think.
generous of you.
Thank you.
But yeah. I guess we're logging off. And I guess until next time. That's if he comes on again because he'd made me wait more than an hour, more than a day.
You have 24 subscribers?
Yeah. Don't hate. I love him.
I'm not hating.
I love myself.
You love your subscribers?
Yeah. I think I'm lying, but yeah.
You have 24? Well,
I
that's
don't
including me,
know.
right? Like
You're
10
like
of them are 10 of them are your family members?
no. But no, don't expose me like that. We're trying to click off, remember? Okay. Bye.
Okay. Bye.